What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
Powerful nation. Do you want to know? 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 Go! Be careful and stay away, 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 stay away.
in here? Is it quiet? I think it's quiet. Let me close the doors. Get up in here, people, so we can have us a little Sunday go to meet. Little Sunday chit and chat with my goddamn peoples. All right. All right. No, that's not what I want. That's what I want. And bam. That's what I want. Hey, y'all. Hey, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to the First Church of Holy Shit. So good to see y'all again. It's been a minute. Please, please, please forgive me. Please forgive me. I have been so under the gun with New Year stuff, cleaning out, taxes. Yeah, getting it right. Getting it right, people. That's what's been going down. It's been crazy. It's been bananas. But no matter, I'm back on it. I was so busy today, I could easily have said, you know what, fuck today too. Because I got a ton of shit to do. You can see my hallway. Cousin Annis, you know your cousin is a neat freak. If you can see all the shit we throwing out, every year January we throw shit out. You just find some shit. Find some shit to throw out in January. So you can start fresh. Don't have no bunch of shit. So, yeah, it's bananas. I could stop right now. But I can't do that. I can't leave my peoples hanging. Shout out to everybody in here. True. It's me. It's me, True. It's live. I'm here, live and direct. Here, me now. Hey, Cousin Annis. Blue Haze. Spliffs. Shout out to Spliffs, my man that really, really came through for me. Yeah, I was a little behind the 8 ball on getting some shit done, but we back up, bro. Matter of fact, let's talk very soon. Henty was cracking. Eric Spark won. Well, Frank White, all y'all, man. Don Philly. Yeah, Tony Mack. Everybody up in here. Simply neat. Kels. The nigga you love to hate. No one hates you in here, Kels. No. 1, hate's a strong word. 2, you're hyperinflating how we feel about that shit you say. Oh, that's right. I gotta pray. Yeah, prayers out to Cousin Annis's mom. That's a role we all walk, taking care of our people, man. Does Big Dice still be tapping in with the show? I'm sure he does, but he does it from the other side. I don't know if you know, Big Dice passed away last year. He had some heart problems, and he finally took the ride in the boat, man. But wherever he is, I know it is a wise and safe place. So prayers to him and his family. Yeah, man. Well, y'all tell me what's up. You know how we do. We're going to spend the first hour or so talking about what I want to talk about. And then we bust the doors of the church open. Everybody come on in here and we chop it up. we start every service here at the First Church of Holy Shit with the origin story, which is, y'all hear me good? Y'all hear me good? How I sound? I sound all right? Um, uh, Somebody messed up and told me, Rob L, that God was everywhere. So I pray from right here. And I saved 10% on my soul insurance by switching to Don't Go. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Frank White. So I get at God from the place he comes to me, minus the jet fuel and the gators. I got some gators. I got my own gators though. I didn't get them from tithing. Y'all ain't gave me enough money to buy no gators. Yeah, Kel's a good dude, great dude. So we talk about the creator. Yeah, 10% on my soul insurance by switching to Don't Go. Don't Go. For what? Uh, the people in the Bible didn't have a church or a Bible. Um, so yeah, we talk about God without a name because in order for God to have a name, you have to believe a man. You don't have to believe a man to know that God exists. So I pray to him without a name. I pray to my ancestors. And I pray for us. Thank you, opinion. I pray for us. With all this shit going on, we prayed and we smoked. So, with all of that said, bow your funky ass head. Creator, we thank you for this day. Father, Mother God, Mother Earth, ancestors, power, the God whose name I know not, the Most High. Give me the right words to say to these people. I'm rusty. It's been a minute. You know I can run my mouthpiece, but in this format, it's been a second. So I'm going to need you to bear with me and help to keep me on track. Help to keep us all on one accord discussing what it is we need to discuss to betterify ourselves, to be proper hand tools for you. I like to say that coincidence is the glove that your hand wears. Keep me open. Keep me open for the audible. Scramble out of the pocket. Fast break, no look pass, slam a jam on their ass. With the real facts and truth. With the real honesty. Let it come from a pure place. Let me learn from them. Let them learn from me. Keep us ever mindful of those who have less than us. Out here in California, Creator, they in the rain. It's raining hard and heavy out here. And people get messed up with it. I just want to pray for them. Pray for those who went to bed hungry. Pray for those who went to bed and didn't get up this morning. Pray for them and their families. I pray for all them, for all the minds gathered here today, that we really get what it is you trying to give out. And I ask these blessings in the name of my ancestors and in the name of a God that I know not. And it is so. Can I get a nigga amen? And now we smoke. Ooh. Not getting much smoke off it because it's the powder. I'm smoking the powder. So I had to hit the fire on the side. I'm probably better with this one because that torch come out hard. Oh yeah, that's nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. Yes. So, uh, Brother Dre says, not nice to be smoke, not wise to smoke blunts with torches, my friends. Well, you could have stopped at the preposition with blunt, with torches. It's not wise to smoke blunts because a blunt is just tobacco paper. You just smoking a big fucking cigarette. Yeah, Brother Dre. Much love to you, man. Hate to come down on you so hard, so fast. But if you can find something else to smoke that smoke your flower in, please do so. Please do so. You're really not doing your body any favors by smoking blunts. And what does Zen Master say? I use hemp wraps instead. There you go. Blunt free to me. There you go. Kels, that's what's up. Stay away from the blunt, bro. Oh, that's so smooth and wonderful. I haven't had any weed coming up on 2 months now. Been having the mullen joints in between the Mother Earth. Okay. Like, why? I don't know what the in between part means. Bowls and bongs. That's me. That's me. Or a pipe. I'll smoke a pipe. That's just the flower. Resin wrapped or natural tobacco leaf. Okay, I don't know how to argue the natural tobacco spliffs. I've heard mixed things about it, and uh, to my understanding, there is no tobacco that's really good for the lungs. Um, but I will say this: that we as a people now uh, have got to got to take care of ourselves. I actually came across something I'll share before uh, we get started. Uh, let's see if I can find it. Yeah, we gonna watch. Okay, okay, we gonna okay. This dude here just comes right out the gate talking. Okay, Oh wow. Straight off the tee, tobacco is medicine. All right. Okay. Um, I got this thing about salmon I'm gonna share in a couple minutes. I'm done with that officially now as well, because every now and then, when I like, if I run out of sea moss, I'll have fish. Done with that. Uh, that's me, Cat Daddy, and I'm gonna start growing my own mullen. Um, let's see if I can share this with you and do it properly. Make sure I get it right. I believe I do. Now, check this out.
Is not the color of farm-raised salmon. The color is this. It's gray. How do they get that? In living color. They add beta carotene to their food pellets. Well, guess what? In their food pellets is also animal byproduct, yes, poop, GMO soybeans, and other mystery ingredients. These kind of fish are farm-raised, but they live in an aquaculture, a big pen in the ocean. Those pens are almost always overcrowded. What happens in overcrowded situations? Diseases. What kind of diseases on these salmons? Sea lice. What do? They give it antibiotics. This is not sustainable. 99% of farm-raised salmon is, what's better? Wild-caught salmon. The color from that is real, from the feed of shrimp and krill. You want wild-caught, you don't want farm-raised. And when it comes to shrimp, never get farm-raised. The farming practices are terrible. They're almost always from India or Southeast Asia, and they've been known to use slave labor in the shrimping business. Check this out. This is not the color of farm-raised salmon.
All right. Now we know it. I don't care what you do. Don't lie to yourself. Whatever you do, don't lie to yourself. Eat the salmon. Have you some McDonald's. Just don't lie to yourself. Quit playing with you. That's all I say. Don't play with yourself. It is what it is. Now, today's sermon. The universe has archers. What target are you? What target are you? I'm going to say some very controversial shit. I don't even know why I'm prefacing it because I don't give a damn really. I have theories that aren't backed up by plagiarized books full of lies, fiction, slavery, misogyny, and murder. These are my thoughts. Mine alone, and they can only be corroborated through experiments theory. I like that. Write that down. I like this. let's see. Yeah. All right. All my words are coming up in spell check, nigga. It's gonna be a great week. Okay. All of my knowledge is through experience theory. I can't say all of it, a great much of it is through experience theory. Experience theory is ideas and concepts the common man has come by through common sense trial and error. Experience theory. And I tell you something. In light of the shit that people do in the name of science, that people do in the name of intelligence and technology, I don't feel too bad. I don't feel underqualified. I don't feel underwhelmed or overwhelmed by what I don't know or don't agree with common highbrow knowledge. So I'm gonna start throwing that around. Experience theory has taught me. Oh, that's good. Or at least led me to believe that the universe has archers all through it. Archers everywhere. Not just Cupid, but motherfuckers like him that shoot you with opportunity, blessings in finance, blessings in come ups, blessings in health. And you be out, shit, it just happened. Well, I believe there's a reason for that. I don't believe that these archers load these blessing bows up with arrows with particular people names on them. I think this archer or these archers are graded by the accuracy that they hit targets with. Not necessarily a particular target, a target at all in many cases. But they shoot at spots. They don't shoot at people. They don't shoot at you. I don't believe nobody's shooting at you, True. I don't believe there's an archer, good or bad, shooting at you, Annis. They shoot at spots. And how you position yourself in or around that spot determines your outcome. I believe we've all heard luck is opportunity times preparedness. Y'all done heard me say 100 times, hope is for shitty planners. Hope is a dirty 4-letter word in my house you're not allowed to use. As children, I would not allow my kids to hope for shit. Hope ain't worth a fiddler's fuck. Plan. Plan your work. Work your plan. Write down what you're going to do, and then only do what you write down. That's what was taught in my home. This is what made me come up with this topic. Ram Richard as I preach it to myself. I believe this is why you see incredibly talented, incredibly smart, incredibly efficient people not get what they're after. I believe this is why. And I believe it is because they show up with all those attributes to the wrong spaces and become the wrong targets for the wrong archers. Oh, they study. That's one part. Oh, they kept their bodies healthy. It's another part. Oh, they kept their mouth out of other people's business. They. But how did that line up for them not to get what they wanted? Because generally, if you are all those things and you still don't get hit by the archer, it's because you got some obstacles in the archer's way. Either that archer doesn't have a clear view of you as a target, that particular one. The archer of financial blessing. The archer of the opportunity you looking for. Oh, he want to hit you with an arrow so fucking bad. But he can't get to you. Because you got procrastination up. Let me put this one up here. Yeah. Like that. Universe's archers never aim at eventually. Oh, I'll get around to it. That ain't where your blessing is. Oh, one of these days, not serving you at all. I'm finna. No, you're not. No, you're not, man. You talking shit to whoever will listen. Oh, I'm hoity-toity with my tea kettle. Whoever will listen to your fitna. How about it, Marine? No clear line of sight. Thank you, Henty. Hit the fucking like button, would you people? It's apparently important. No proper line of sight. Can't get to you. But that archer got to get that arrow off. He don't get to put it back in the bag. So he shoots it. Right where had you studied? Right where had you prepared? Right where had you taken the extra moment to make sure that you dotted all the I's and crossed all the T's in the project, or finished the project at all, or showed up on time, or showed up at all? Right there is where the arrow goes. Now, what happens when that arrow misses you and busts somebody you know right in the chest? And you know good and hell well that arrow was meant for you. Well, right then, you know you're wrong. That arrow was not meant for you. You were meant for it. You were meant for it. It wasn't meant for you. Wrap your brain around that. You were meant for it. It wasn't meant for you. You studied for it. You prepared for it. But you relied on an old raggedy ass nigga to pick you up and take you there, and he picked you up 30 minutes late. You didn't get no sleep last night. Whatever old funky ass reason that did not have you at the intersection of opportunity and preparedness, which is where the archer is always aiming. But some dumb, clueless, doodah dumbass will get in front of what is for you and get it. Whoopsie. That pissed me off when I misspelled some shit. Mr. Smarty Pants. No, the words of Mildred Cottle, that's my grandmama name. God bless you, Grandma. You on my mind. Know every damn thing and don't know shit. Love to say that. Miss that lady. Hilarious, too. The universe's archers never aim at eventually. Always aimed at opportunity. They didn't aim it at you. They're aiming at opportunity and preparedness. And sometimes people get stuck on the same arrow, Hall and Oates. Sometimes that arrow stick right through the same three people, Run DMC and Jam Master J. This is the only church where you're going to hear Run DMC and Jam Master J done like that. How about that, brother? How about that? How about that, brother Kills? Got fired from like that from a job, depended on my ex to get me to work on time. Look. Hey, Latoya. What's up, girl? How your man? Is he all right? I need proof of life still. I don't trust you. I still need proof of life. Bruh. Look. Here's what I want y'all to do. You can do this. Bring up another tab. And I'm going to overshare my young, dumbass 22-year-old life with you. Bruh. You know what? I'm going to look and see if I can't find that. I'm going to put all the words in. Sinbad. All right. Run D. MC. Jeff Brown. Hugh Moore. And there it pops up. All right. Yes, I'm going to toot my own horn for a second. I don't usually do this. Let's see. Yeah. I don't usually do this, but I will do this, Tony Mac. He doing great. He right here with me, over 20 years married. Yeah. But like Misery, like the movie where you got him hemmed up in a cabin somewhere, because I don't never hear from him. Hey, man. God bless y'all for 20 years, bro. That's like 50 years now. It's motherfuckers that break up on the honeymoon now. Yeah. Speaking of Run DMC and Jam Master Jay, this is the young me. Many pounds, many moons ago, I used to write on a late night talk show called Vibe.
Oh yeah, now it's about that time that we like to say the real. Jam Master Jay. Yo. Hold on. Yeah. Where the mic at? Yo, what's up?
I'm sorry.
Where life, son?
I'm sorry.
What's that all about?
Toshi, this is not Run DMC.
Yes, we are. We are so Run.
What's up with that, yo?
Yo, that's not Run DMC, man.
You got ripped. Hold up. Shut up. You got ripped off. See, some Americans will use you, man. You got ripped, brother.
Yo, what's up, Jay?
Yo, y'all guys are not Run DMC, man.
Come on, Jay. Don't play us like that, brother.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's like that,
all right,
kid?
Check this out. Check this out. If you Run DMC,
Yeah.
I'm going to drop a line from one of our songs, and you hit the end of it.
Like back in the day.
Yeah, like this. Check it out.
Old school style.
There you go. Check it.
Why you yelling, yo?
I'm the king of rock. There is none higher. Sucker MC should call me sire. To bring my kingdom, you must use fire.
And you gotta scratch my back to increase my desire. No doubt.
What they giving us here? Give you one more shot. Check this out. 2 years ago, a friend of mine asked me to say some MC rhymes. So I said the rhyme I'm about to say.
Peace to Larry Holmes, cause the kid don't play.
I'm sorry.
Those guys are not
sorry.
Run DMC.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jay. I'm sorry, Toast. You're gonna get your money back. Yo, y'all too tired. Run DMC's and fake Adidas sweatsuits. Why don't y'all go on? Going back.
Yo, you gonna let him treat us like this,
Going
man?
back. Thank you so much for coming out. Going back. Go on.
Your name is more than New York now.
I'm sorry.
Those were the days, man. Some classic footage of the younger Jeff Brown. That's a show that sadly Sinbad should have been hosting that show right up until he got sick, because it was one of the dopest shows. They gonna flag my show if I do it. Will they flag my show spliffs if I play Prince on that show doing less work? It was the last show we ever did. Prince and Sinbad was tight. Actually, Prince and Sinbad were tight, and Prince working with Larry Graham. Sinbad was instrumental in that, because Larry Graham was on the road with us at the time. And this was the summer right before this. No, this was that summer. Yeah. This was that summer. We did the Sinbad Soul Music Festival stateside, and we did like 40 cities. It was so dope. Just on tour, Shaka Khan, Earth, Wind and Fire, Tina Marie, Larry Graham, Sinbad, and my little funky ass hosting. What a fucking time. Holy shit. It was fantastic. Anyway, I would love to play it, but probably so, unless you speed it up or slow it down. Okay, well, what I will, yeah, man, Shaka Khan is not hard to look at to this day. I have a crush on Shaka Khan. Anyway, little story about opportunity meets preparedness. And shout out to Hugh Moore, who is still a quietly well-paid television writer. I don't know how to do it under the fair use policy, Rob. Be more specific and I'll do it, because I was right there. Don't let me lie and say me and Prince was like this, because we wasn't. But I knew the man. He thought I was funny. I had said maybe 4 sentences to him, and he talked back to me. He gave me a vase. I still have it. Of course I still have it. Are you fucking kidding me? To talk about opportunity meeting preparedness. We were on this show Vibe. Shout out to Chris Spencer, who was the first host, that Quincy Jones spent all the money on. Chris got fired as the host because he wasn't ready. Not that he wasn't funny, not that he wasn't talented. He wasn't ready for that opportunity. But they still had this show and they was looking for somebody. And Sinbad took it. But they spent all the advertising money on Chris. So in fine Hollywood fashion, and I'm going to go on and talk some of Sinbad's business. Sinbad was always getting old funky ass projects that they wanted to put his extremely talented ass in to fix. They always wanted him to fix some shit. They never came with a clean slate. Let's do something with Sinbad. And just let the dude run. Sinbad's Michael Vick. He don't throw the spots. He's a Michael Vick type dude. That's funny. Nigga said he shook Prince's hand and he watched sex. No, I shook Prince's hand too hard. He told me I shook it too hard the first time, and I apologized profusely. Ooh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm just really excited to meet you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And then I asked him for a request, but he wouldn't play it. It was Bacon Skin. I love that. It ain't nothing but drums, him and Morris just banging this funky as hell. And he said the band didn't know it, so he wouldn't do it. Yeah, Sinbad's my big brother, Tony. Literally, Sinbad taught me so much about this game. Anyway, that very sketch was never supposed to see the light of day. My man Hugh wrote the sketch. And he was like, man, he was looking down. Hugh's a real shy cat. He don't say a lot. Matter of fact, yeah. I don't know how we got down the vibe road, but fuck it. I'm going to show you Hugh Moore, too. This is my guy. One of the funniest shit. This is arguably one of the funniest things I have ever seen in my goddamn life. To this day, I watch this particular sketch that Hugh wrote. I want y'all to check out those of you who know Big Boy, as in radio personality. Another one of my homies. This is back when Big Boy was really big. He done lost a gang of weight. Okay, that's not what I want. I want to share the screen. He lost a gang of weight. He looks great now, but this was how big Big Boy was. And Hugh wrote all kind of quirky, off-topic crazy shit like this.
Always been managing performers. He ain't managed to bring one in yet that had no talent.
I had no talent, see?
Yeah, but tonight on Vibe, he's gonna introduce you to his latest discovery. Now, I'm telling you, man, I swear, if this one don't work, I'm not playing with you, man.
This was working.
I like you on the radio show and everything you do, but, man, I can't keep using my show and bring out this wasted talent.
You're not hearing me, brother. Now, see, this brother right here that I have for you, man, he's been working on his craft for 12 years.
About time somebody had a job.
He hasn't perfected, brother. He hasn't perfected. I'm talking about this dude is one of the baddest ventriloquists.
Oh, yeah?
Voted the best light-skinned ventriloquist of the year. See what I'm saying? And he took that one. Can I bring him out here?
Bring him out, man.
I got the incredible Hugh Moore and Shy Tony.
Y'all give up some love.
Come on now.
How you doing?
I'm the incredible Hugh Moore. This is Shy Tony. Shy Tony says, "What's up, y'all?"
What's up, man?
Now, Tony, you know, we got some cute girls out there. They're going to cute one right there. Why don't you go talk to her?
Excuse me.
Shy Tony said I wish I would.
Excuse
Get it, boy? You off the hook, Shy Tony. You off the hook. What's up, baby?
Can Shy Tony talk?
Shy Tony is talking. He's doing his thing. Shy Tony said Wu-Tang is good, but Puffy is the best.
Man, what are you doing?
Shy Tony, man, what you doing, man? Shy Tony said I'm cuckoo for big butt freaks.
Oh, thank you, big boy. Thank you for doing it again, man. Thank you, brother.
What you mean doing it again,
I'm
brother?
talking about
This
took
is
the
talent.
payoff, man. This brother ain't got no talent. Look, man, I'm tell you one thing. I'm tell you right now. This dummy better tell one joke, and I better hear him.
Hey, man, you got to
Hear
show
him.
him. No.
I'm gonna do
Hold on. You got to show him. You got to show him, brother.
I'm gonna top all of that.
And what? Can you
I'm
just do
gonna
a
drink
trick that
some water.
ventriloquists do?
I'm gonna drink. This is a ventriloquist trick. Got me nervous. I'm gonna drink this water, and Shy Tony's gonna do his impersonation of Frankenstein.
All right. That's it. Go on, man. Go on, man.
Go on, he said fire bad.
I got your 5 6
Man, we used to have so much goddamn fun on that show. Oh, damn it. I had to play music, huh? Okay, yeah. So I had to play music over. I had to play my music under that. Okay. Now, we had a bunch of shit that was funny like that. I can find other clips online of Vibe. But they didn't spend the advertising money. Or we would have ran with the Tonight Show. We would have ran with Letterman because we was funny and the band was one of the baddest fucking bands, bro. Yeah. Well, yeah, to get back to my original subject. Because he was so quiet and nobody knew how funny he was. They was gonna fire Hugh. But I knew Hugh was hilarious. But he was just a real shy dude. So he did Shy Tony. He got to do Shy Tony because of the Run DMC bit. Because we had a bunch of mediocre writers, a gang of them. I ain't gonna call them by name. But the good, it was me, Kim Tavares, Sully McCullough, Hugh Moore, and I'm missing somebody. And then Alex Thomas used, shout out to Alex Thomas, used to come on, goddamn fool. Anyway, Hugh used to get his ideas shot down in the writers' meetings if Sinbad wasn't in there. Because the way we would do it is we'll go, okay, I got an idea. Okay, I'm gonna say this, then you say that. Then okay, no, then you do. Okay, now how we gonna do it? All right, good. And then we tell the white boys, write that down, type that up. Because we had the funny, we knew how the shit went. Well, the Run DMC sketch, they shot down. And I wasn't in that writer's meeting. Matter of fact, I came in late that day because I was in a tryst with a young lady that worked upstairs. But at any rate, he brought me the sketch. And he was like, man, they ain't gonna do my sketch. And I read it. I was like, this shit is funny. Dude, Jam Master Jay is in town and we not gonna do this with Jay? I went and talked to Jay, was like, yeah, man, I'll do it. Dude, because Jay was in town producing something, but Run and Daryl Mack, they wasn't here. So I was like, nigga, give me this. I took it straight to bed. I was like, yo, check this out. He was like, this is funny as shit. Let me go to war. We got the wardrobe. We got all the shit. Because I went behind the producer's back. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck. Because me and Sinbad had the same manager. They wasn't going to fire. If I didn't set the stage on fire, they wasn't going to fire me. They wasn't. Because I was hitting I was hitting home runs with him. But I took that sketch to Sinbad to get it made. I made the opportunity, but Hugh was already prepared as a brilliant writer. So this thing happened. You don't know about it because of some Hollywood shit. That was a funny goddamn show with great musical guests on it. Great. Yeah, Spliffs. I'm gonna look for Prince Vibe Show. Oh wow. Somebody put the whole goddamn get fuck out of here. The whole show is up here. Okay. If I turn down the audio and just run the show while I'm doing the show, can they fuck with me? Okay, I'm just glad that's up here. It's in something called the Prince Encyclopedia. And it's Prince on the show Vibe that I was, yeah, like I said, I was writing on the show. Okay. Yeah. I'm just going to run it behind me, and I'm telling you, when you get a chance, go here and check this goddamn show out. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm going to run it with no audio so you can see it, but go on your leisure and check this show out after the show I'm on. I don't know how the fuck we got down this road just talking shit. Now we just talking shit because it's been a while since I did a show and I miss y'all, so I'm just going to talk some shit. There we go. Yeah. That dude. I was standing right in front of him, right there, right by the camera. The camera that's shooting the front. Right there. I was standing right there by the camera, watching this whole thing go down. Watch the rehearsals. There was no way that they was gonna keep me out of this goddamn show. There was no way. I was there. You got any vocal pad samples? Oh yeah, bro, I got my own. I mean, shit, nigga, you ain't said shit. I got music now. I got some music to fucking play. You know, it ain't on Prince's level. Yes. This was the level of guests. Patti LaBelle, Prince, shit. Who else did we have as guests on the show? Fuck, we had some great guests. I can't remember them now. My ass old now. But my point is, that which show was it Prince fell? Which show was it Prince fell and broke the stage with Michael Jackson? It was a James Brown show. Gotta get a satellite from Elon to run your own programs. I know, right? I wish I had it, but I don't. But yes, Oh, shit. Reggie, Indiana. What up, Jeff? What up, Uncle Jeff? Checking in, good sir. My favorite songs Prince made was Diamonds and Pearls and Pop Life. Miss him like Michael Jackson. Look here, man. Let me tell you something. I say this to anybody. If you only know the radio Prince, bruh, his radio joints was, I mean, he's dope. But his album shit? One of mine is Kirky J, his drummer. Not my favorite drummer of his, but he was dope. All of Prince's musicians was the shit. This brother was the shit with everything he did. This is why the arrows kept hitting him. The arrows kept hitting Prince because he didn't belittle what the creator gave him. He worked it to the fullest. Everything the creator gave him, he worked it to the fullest. So that's why the arrows kept hitting him. Just effortless. Effortless, man. Shout out to Mike Scott, dude on the guitar. That was my man. I ain't seen Mike. If you watching this, man, holla at me. That's one of them dudes, man, that is proof that there's a God. The archers always hit him because of right there. I'm standing right there. Right in there. Right over in there. Watching this. Losing my fucking mind. Ah! Bad boy. When you get a chance, listen to this. It's unbelievable. Some of the tightest, dopest musicians yeah, well, he probably did that. Well, I'm not gonna be that. No, me and Prince was cool. Like, he enjoyed the fact that I was funny. He told me I was funny. He saw me do shows. We laughed together a couple times. I can't write a book on, well, yeah, actually I could write a book on Prince just from my feelings, but not because I grew up with him, not because we was tight like he was with the brother on the drums, Kirk Johnson. That was one of his best friends. None of that. It's just my profound love for Prince and the fact that I produced this music you hear right now. I wrote this. I programmed the drums. I played all this shit. I'm sitting in the recording studio right now. And I was just always in awe of what it took to be this dude. What it took to be that. I was always in awe of it. As was anybody who could see. That's a man that never squandered an opportunity. Never squandered an opportunity. Thank you, my love. Okay. Which bring me to coat? Oh. Okay. Thank you. My wife's the shit, by the way. green super smoothie, chia seeds, blue agave, various fruits, sea moss. Prince got a double CD Lotus Flower in Minneapolis. Sound nice. Yes, I have that one. I will see your Lotus Flower Minneapolis sound, and I will raise you by what is, to me, the album I would take if I had to be stranded on a desert island. Emancipation. Because it's 3 albums and you get everything. House music, funk, rock, folk, classical. You have a lot, Frank. I don't think you have it all. I don't think anybody does. I'll tell you why. Yeah, Alif, look up Emancipation. Emancipation is the shit. Nobody has all of it. Like, I got a couple of rehearsals. And yeah. Look up, watch Once Upon a Time in Minneapolis. Is this music too loud? Let me put on something. This is more. Yeah. This is more appropriate as I close out the goddamn subject. Prince was an excellent example. By the way, in case you didn't know, all the music that you hear played on the show, written and produced by me. Unless I say otherwise. Shout out to Diverse, my man. MC, I would not belittle his accomplishments by calling him just a rapper. Brother man is an MC. And we are working on some cold shit together that you will hear very, very soon. The reason Prince was so apropos for this subject is because you, as people, must recognize, recognize when and where an archer is going to shoot. Recognize opportunity. Listen to the quiet voice talk to you. And it will tell you where to be and how and why. And if you are there, the arrow will hit you. If not, it'll hit somebody else. That's real talk. Now, all that said, I'm gonna open the doors of the goddamn church. What is that? My wife got the damn heat on. Caretha, why you got the heat? Oh, she gone. And then turned the heat on. There's the link. Come the ass on there. My wife didn't turn the heat on. Because I don't. It's California. I don't even think I just should be against the law to use the heat here. It should be against the fucking law. It really doesn't get that hot, that cold here. When he performed at the Super Bowl proudly with a head wrap in the rain was unbelievably fantastic. Unapologetic excellence. Reggie, again, I will see your Super Bowl performance and raise you by a Super Bowl press conference. I must have been kicked. I don't know what you mean. I hope you are still in here, Cuz Manners. I hope so. I hope I didn't go too far off the rails, because I did. I went way off the rails on the subject. But look up Prince Super Bowl press conference. He's wearing orange, like a tangerine. That nigga was always clean. Bruh, when I tell you, in my opinion, that's a better performance than the Super Bowl. And that goddamn band. Oh, his band. Shit. Tight. Oh, Reggie, look it up. Look it up right now. And he was dancing with finally some fine girls, because he was always around a bunch of fat, ugly hags. Whatever. And somebody who knew him as well as anybody is going to be a guest on my show. Her name is Kim Berry. She is a hair designer. She did Prince's hair for over 2 decades. And is a friend of a friend. And we both probably gonna start crying about Prince. Because I don't know another fan that love Prince like me. Shit. And it's because he played 22 instruments. Good enough to play any of them, and that's it. Prince was so bad, he could play just guitar. He could have been a guitar player and just been a guitar player, or just a drummer, or just a bass player, or just a keyboardist. He didn't play no horns, but he could, or just an engineer, or just a producer, or just a singer, or just a choreographer, or just a clothing designer. He could have did just any of those. He did them all up here. I know they used to say Prince hung out with big hoes. I was being facetious. Okay. You're never going to see a picture of Prince unsharp or without a fine-ass woman. Prince had a law that he had to be within 5 feet of a 10 for 24 hours a day. At least 2. Another man who had that law. He's married now, but I was with him when he was single. Sinbad. Nigga, when I tell you, if you threw a water balloon up and it came down near Sinbad, you was gonna wet the pantyhose of five bad, fine ass women constantly. Constantly. I remember Prince came to SAV for 1999 till I was a kid. Chased his car 5 blocks. Still regret giving up because he was hanging out the limo yelling, "Don't give up." Yet I never did give this day. I don't know what that means. But yeah. Last week, I concluded reading Zoe's latest book, The Shrouded Lighthouse. This week, I began reading The Art of Macking by Tariq Nasheed, all while further getting into this book of Yoruba Proverbs. You gotta give me the link on the Yoruba Proverbs, yo. After soaking up this gospel from the First Church of Holy Shit, of course. Man, you well-versed in all the new school masters. Shout out to Tariq and my man, Brother Zoe. Love for both of them brothers. Let me make this very clear with regard to the controversy around Tariq Nasheed. I don't kind of like Tariq Nasheed. I don't kind of agree with Tariq Nasheed. For the record, I fucks with Tariq Nasheed. I want to do some ink slide shit with him. So yeah. Now, yeah, them some solid book. Oh, Savannah, Georgia. Yes. I never give up to this day, my man. Yes. And you can't, bro. Most people, there was a saying in the Marine Corps that if you have to swim 10 miles to the boat and you swim 9 miles, 5,279 feet, and stop, you will die within 1 foot of the boat. You got to go the whole way, people. Y'all still rock with Andrew Tate? No, Kills, that's another one. I fucks with Andrew Tate. Now, if somebody that heard something I ain't heard, please let me know. Because I fucks with that dude right there. He's an unapologetic masculine man that's younger than me. There's a dying breed. We're a dying breed. We're a dying breed. Okay, goddamn heat. He got caught up in some shit. Okay. Here's what I don't know. Here's what I'm gonna put this up, and I'm gonna put it up for 3 more minutes. And if you motherfuckers don't come in, I'm gonna go on and get the fuck on. I don't know nothing about what Andrew Tate got caught up in. I don't. I purposely try to stay away from too much social media so that it keeps my lens clean. I don't look at Andrew Tate, so I wouldn't know. Well, Pharaoh, you are doing yourself a disservice because he says some dope shit. Now, okay, Tony Mac saved y'all because I was about to get the fuck out of here.
What's up?
Tony Mac! What's happening, brother?
What's going on, man? I had to show you I was wearing my Prince shirt.
Oh,
Please,
shit.
no disrespect to him. It was wrinkled. I had to work today. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay, yeah, don't wear wrinkle Prince. Don't do that again.
I know, I can't. I know. Sorry. What's going on, man?
Hey, brother. What's on your mind? What's your thoughts on today's topic?
Oh, it hit home for me, man. It hit home for me. I had no clue you would be talking about this discussion, and it's the answer I've been looking for in my little journey with this comedy career.
Elaborate, brother.
Literally.
Elaborate.
I mean, I'm not gonna try to really brag on myself. You know, be honest. I'm progressing a lot faster than people who would be doing at my time in it or whatever.
Okay.
But I've noticed the hate is coming from, I guess, what you would call the gatekeepers of the local scene or whatever. I'm not gonna throw no names out there in front of my reputation, but I had to humble myself and almost bite my tongue off or learn to, just because you know the right answer, sometimes that's just enough. Just to play this game. Sometimes you just gonna know being prepared for the right opportunity sometimes is also curving your attitude. You know, and it hit right home. It hit right home, man. Sometimes curving your attitude. Oh, sorry about that. Go ahead.
No, I was just agreeing, man. Go ahead. Keep going. Elaborate.
But yeah, it's, you know, sometimes, like you said, with the arrows, it's not that I forget how you said, but I know how you meant it. It's
the arrows go at targets. Make yourself a target.
Make yourself a target. And a lot of times you can talk yourself out of an opportunity by just, I want to be a bull, you know. And even often in comedy, man, you know it, where we hear guys, and I'm not, no disrespect to the OGs, but it's a lot of very talented black comics. Very talented. There's no way these guys should have Netflix specials and stuff like that. But their career is getting stunted, you know, and they're not paying attention to, maybe it's your energy around the wrong person. Maybe you might have smelled like weed around the wrong person. Maybe you showed up late. Maybe your attitude, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes a
lot of elements,
and we'll get ourselves into a victim mode where it could be the other side, but the only person you can change in the situation or control in the situation is yourself. So man, that hit home. It was the accountability, man. And y'all brothers name too big on that. Shout out to Tariq Nasheed. One of my first books I've ever read was The Mac Within, where he broke down Mac, and I know he said satire, man, but that shit is more realer than the Bible to me. I'm keeping it 100 with you, man, and he break it down for real and not in a disrespectful way to women at all if they actually read the book. And of course, Andrew Tate, just a young true alpha that is putting on these guys' mind and know, man, just because life is gonna get hard, shit, you should want it to be, because that's what the elite go through, motherfucker. You want to be the man to say, I done something most can't.
Okay,
there's nothing wrong with that.
Let me stop you right there.
Okay, sorry.
No. You didn't do. You ain't, bruh. You cooking with gas. Okay, Henty, I'm gonna bring you in now. Now, quiet your life. If you can hear it in your room, then we can hear it, and that's bad. So, think about that before you unmute yourself.
Yo, you got me extra paranoid about that. Now I leave my mic on mute, period.
Think about that before you unmute yourself. See, Henty, God damn it. You got to, if you can hear it, we can hear it. You should not hear anything in your room at all. No kids, no audio at all. Here's Brother Tony. I want to talk about right now this shit that Andrew Tate got caught sex trafficking. If one of the girls that Andrew Tate got caught red-handed with was my daughter, quite naturally I would be looking to kill him. But that wouldn't make a goddamn syllable of the truth he had untrue. And this is the trap that younger minds fall in. Or no, not younger, weaker minds fall into. Is that you will take the truth and throw it out with the truth teller. This dude did everything they said. He did it. I can't say he didn't, especially since you have evidence. He did it. Does that make a syllable of the truth that he said inaccurate? It does if propaganda works on you. Do you know how many people have worse sins than him that the people responsible for finding this tape don't aim at? They only aimed at him. because he was telling the truth. Extract the truth from him. Leave the rest. Are you a sex trafficker? That's why you recoil, because you're not. But you are a seeker of truth. If you're trying to find a perfect person to get the truth from, bad news. You gotta die, because that's where all the perfect people are, on the other side. Over here, we're all in flesh, and we're all fucked up. What say you, Spark One, who is representing with the polo that is not wrinkled, by the way? He's like, fuck that. He wasn't even wearing that, Tony. He wasn't even wearing that. He said, fuck this. I'm gonna get on camera. This nigga don't know who they're talking about.
Hey, and my hair's dyed purple, but you can't tell.
What's happening, man? What's on your mind, brother?
Man, I just want to say that that the universe has archers. That is a poignant phrase. Like, I was just going through something like this, where I was working in a pharmacy.
Yeah.
And I swear, no matter how much I tried to do well, there was an archer coming for me every time. You know what I mean? And they would always throw those arrows. They would throw those arrows. And once I got outside of that management and proved, and showed, look, this ain't me. You know, now I'm running the #1 pharmacy in my area. You know, I have the most black people protected, period, as far as adhesion to medications and stuff like that. So it's right. That is the truth. The universe has archers. What kind of target are you?
Yes, because it's archers. The universe got hate archers, death archers, sickness archers.
I need to find a love archer. Where Cupid at?
Where Cupid high?
We all need to find that one.
What you say, Henty?
I said we all need to find that one. That love archer. Where Cupid at?
I need that love archer, man.
I need Cupid with them coupons.
Right. I need to get hit with the bop gun.
Oh shit.
The bop gun.
Ladies and gentlemen, he really don't show himself that often. My man, I owe him some meetings. I owe him some bios. I am in arrears. I am UA.
Greetings, brother Zero.
Well, brother, I owe brother Zero again. What's going on, Zero? What's happening, man?
Oh, what's going on, bro, man? I'm just enjoying the conversation, man, and you hit it on the nose every time, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly.
Thank you.
That's the message for these times right now, you know. So I mean, for real, it's the real message for these times, you know. I was listening to y'all talking about the Andrew Tate thing, and I just want to say this, right? Everybody I know, because you know I have a background in cybersecurity. Everybody I know that's in cybersecurity or intelligence, nobody believes that shit that came out. Really? That recording.
Okay.
Nobody believes that because and I'll tell you why.
Yeah. Elaborate on it, man.
Context. There's nothing in it that where you can determine the context of what it is he's talking about. And if you know anything about him, he likes to play games, sex games. You know, that was something that was very public about him. So you don't know what the context of that tape is really, you know. Another thing is that we was talking about it. You was on a show with us talking about it. That deep fake is immaculate, bro. I'm talking about the deep fake technology as far as audio.
Yeah,
is ridiculously
on point,
immaculate. You know what I'm saying? So,
yes.
Whenever.
Sorry to interject with this, but yeah, you're right, because there are websites right now where you can ask the AI to make you a Tupac song, and it will generate an audio file with a beat and a vocal. Now the lyrics may not be intelligible, but it'll sound like Tupac's vocal tone.
Wow.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's out there right now. You could go find it right now.
And then when you're using
That's
it in
scary.
a court of public opinion, when there's no analysis done, you really can't make a judgment. You know what I'm saying? Like, it needs to be analysis. I'm not saying he did or he didn't, but just people that know, nobody believes that because of the timing and the way that it's being put forward, it looks more like an intelligence apparatus is behind it than it does like somebody just finding a tape or something or having a phone call. Always be skeptical when there are no faces behind the accusations.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
And today,
Like-
an intelligent entity could merely be a private one.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. So
Okay.
but go ahead, bro.
Let me jump in here.
Mm-hmm.
What I think we should all, and again, Jedi's all of us on every level, from beginner to master, that are assembled here in this room on a regular. I say it again, do not get to disseminate information like the masses. It is a bigger mistake for you.
Mm-hmm.
What you must do when you find someone who has resonated in truth with you before, not just in entertainment, not just in sports, in truth, they have resonated with you to the point that they say things that ruffle the feathers of the establishment. Regardless to if you find out that they was fucking their daughter and their mother in a threesome. I don't give a fuck what you find out. If they were resonating truth with you, run away from them if you will, but run to
The truth.
their truth. The truth they were speaking, not their truth.
Mm-hmm.
There's no such thing as your truth or my truth. It's the fucking truth. Now, is it the truth from your mouth? Of course. Then it is jaded with something because you're an adult of a certain humanity. So your humanity is Kool-Aid. If the truth comes from Tony Mac today, it's gonna be great Kool-Aid, as with the purple T-shirt. But it's Kool-Aid just the same.
Mm-hmm.
Look for the Kool-Aid. Fuck all the other shit. Because there's a reason. Even if he did do this shit. Yes, he's fucking guilty. Sure. Okay. Great. He's sure he did it. There's a reason you know it now. Everything you see, to include pictures of funky ass print of me, of a TV show that I wrote for over 20 years ago that Prince was on, with some sketches I did. There is a reason you saw them today. I don't know what that reason is, other than to perhaps galvanize the truth and blow my own horn a little bit. But other than that, I don't know what the reason is. But there's a reason why you see every inch of footage you see. You gotta find and look for and seek out and focus on the reason. Not the material, not the person, not the, here's a reason to hate on Tariq Nasheed. He's a womanizer. He talks about when he's the rock. Okay. But what is he talking about?
A whole lot of truth.
Thank you, Henry.
Unadulterated, uncompromising, unapologetic truth.
Actually.
Absolutely.
And pointing out the goofies in the process.
And pointing out the fucking goofballs all the while.
I just, doesn't it get,
bro,
yeah.
Doesn't it get I'm sorry, go ahead, brother.
Okay, go ahead, bro. Okay, well, you're in California, right?
Yeah.
You probably know the answer to this question. When the majority of intelligence agents and intelligence operatives leave the military, where do they go? In the private sector, where do they work?
They work for Blackwater, for the press, for media.
Right, media and movies. Media
Yes.
and movies.
Yeah.
The same people that did MK Ultra and that run MK Ultra, when they come out, that's where they go. Media and movies. You know what I'm saying?
The seal who
It's
shot
real.
Bin-
It's not nothing.
No, he's right.
It's
The seal
nothing
who
I'm
shot
making
Bin
up.
Laden worked for Fox News.
Well,
Yeah.
this comes to mind. Oh shit, they got Tony Mac.
No, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
I'm here. Yeah.
Why does Tony Mac look
I was
like
like,
he
Once you put on a Tony Max, you can't take them off.
Yeah, once you put Tony Mac on, you can't take him off.
Yeah.
This what you just said, Spliffs, puts me here. We've all heard about, whether you've seen or not, and it's basically Sons of Anarchy on horses, Yellowstone, with Kevin Costner, where they're trying to make you sympathize with the extremely wealthy rancher that's about to lose all the land his grandparents stole from the Indians, but that's another matter.
Flavin Bundy gets no sympathy from me.
Right? Where imagine being a rancher. You have to get cattle to market. The smallest of these cattle. Who is that that's got me in that shit? Is that you hit somebody? Don't have me. I don't want to hear it. The smallest of these cattle is 3 times your body weight. And there are hundreds of them. How do you get them to slaughter? You have to coerce them to move in a straight line.
The Judas
Because
goat.
you can't. That's why herding cats is a joke. What do you think media does? It herds the masses in a straight line.
Yeah, it's that little goat. You know, they use that little goat to lead the herd into the slaughterhouse. You know what I'm saying? We all follow that goat. Yeah.
Right. You have to be outside of the stampede, people. You can't be with the herd. It's herd mentality to call Andrew Tate a rapist, even if that is what he is, and throw his truth out. That's where we disagree, young Kells. That's where we disagree. I don't see it. I would have to look into it.
Most people disagree till they come for them, and those would be the same people hollering about due cause, you know.
Sure.
Right.
Sure.
Well, I mean, I think sometimes we just gotta know to separate the person from the message, man. That's all. It's just that simple, brother. Whoever the guy is that's kind of say, he's going against Andrew Tate or whatnot. I don't think we support anybody doing any type of evil acts, my guy. It's just someone speaking some truth or giving some advice that can help you. It's good to take heed to it. That's all.
It's just who are we to judge before everything is actually out on the table? You know, it ain't even been no court. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well,
I mean, look at the Bill Cosby situation.
I always look at like making goals and planning for stuff like kind of, I guess, like some Green Beret or some, Navy SEAL type shit, to where no matter the situation, if the mission means we have to do this, then that's what it is to success. Anything that's looking to stop me is irrelevant. If that's if the achievement is here, if the green light is here, then fuck it, I'm trying to go here. I don't want to hear the excuses about all the shit that's gonna stop me, because I know I'm aware of that already. Fuck all of that. So anybody out here that's pushing true alpha, like the brother, Uncle Jeff and the guys like yourself, even Cousin Anna's, anybody that's promoting some shit that's putting strength back in us, I'm all for that. Fuck all the other shit, man. Very simple. Take the meat and leave the bones. It's very simple.
Well, anybody that goes the opposite direction of whatever the agenda is they're pushing, they're gonna put something out there on them. They're gonna find a way to try to suppress them.
How about it, True? How about it?
Wow.
Yeah,
That's the answer to why most of the people we like sell out.
The agenda they're pushing is a feminine male. So
Yeah.
anybody that has masculine energy, whether you consider it toxic or not, they're gonna do everything they can to try to put shade on it, try to destroy it, because that's not what they're pushing. They're pushing
it's like
black masculine.
Right, not to switch gears a little bit, but it's kind of like that football coach with LSU a few years ago. Like the dude won the national championship, but he got fired because he had some young women coming to the practice. And I'm like, man, isn't his job to whip these motherfuckers up to win the championship? Now, I'm not defending college sports or free labor, none of that type of shit. It gets us. It's almost like you want to tell my brothers and sisters, like, man, don't get caught up with the outside stuff. You got to pick people for certain things. If I'm going to a grocery store and I'm on the meat aisle, don't tell me about something that's bad for fucking produce. I'm on the meat aisle. You know, you gotta pick your ideology to where it fits where you need to be strong at or smart at. Put shit in alignment with what makes life better for you, because only you can change you.
Sure.
Yeah, I was in a room last night with some Jedis, extended family of Jedis. We more like a Mace Windu type Jedi order. It's just straight up hardcore training over there, right?
Man, you gotta let me know about that.
Yeah, man. I'll bring my purple lightsaber.
You could definitely come into that, right? So the brother said some deep shit. He said that the model for the new black man is a lesbian woman.
Oh,
hold on. Everybody was just like on pause for a good 15 to 25 seconds. It was just nothing, because everybody knew that that's what it was. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's the fact, you know? So, as far as these arrows though, man, y'all got to put they flying everywhere right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they all over the place. They flying everywhere. It's like sun rays, arrows going everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So you got to jump out there and catch you some right in the chest. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh. You got to put yourself in position.
It's a lot going on, bro. A lot going on. You know what I'm saying?
Hell, that even brings me back to thinking about what happened with Cosby. You know, everybody was so quick to throw out the baby with the bathwater when he got those allegations, and come to find out they shouldn't have been holding him in that prison in the first place. You know what I'm saying?
Well, on that subject, I don't know if you guys are aware of the mineral rights that Cosby owns because of where his mansion sits.
I'm from Massachusetts, man. Trust me, I get it.
Okay, yeah. They want to dig under his property and he won't let them.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a ton of shit. There's a ton of holes in that story. There's a ton of shit that's not being addressed that doesn't allow me to just burn Cosby at the stake the way that the same people that want to burn him at the stake will agree with you that the people who brought the information to you and them are snakes. I don't understand the thinking of those people.
I mean, let's keep it real. We all know his son was killed. Like, we know his son was killed.
Oh, bro.
Everybody knew when that happened. They were like, wait a minute, his son was carjacked, but he still had his wallet and the car was there? That don't make sense.
Right.
Well, I can tell you this for a fact. Where his son was shot was right down the hill and around the corner from where, I don't know if he still lives there, but Sinbad's brother used to manage me and Sinbad. And he had a house up on that hill. Literally, that was on the way to his house. When I tell you, nigga, Ain't nobody on that road to carjack you. Nobody. It's, you know how you watch the movies and you see these winding 2-lane roads in the middle of fucking nowhere?
Yeah.
It's like that next to the 405. There's no reason to be on this road unless you're on your way somewhere, which more than likely, God bless the dead, Ennis was.
Yeah, that whole shit just never made sense to me. I remember being like 12 at the time and just thinking, that don't make sense.
Yo, rabbit holes are dark places, man. Like,
wow.
When we judge, when we try to judge it from what we seeing, is always like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 degrees deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? Is we can never judge it. I mean, I've seen some shit, brothers and sisters, and it's really hard to judge it from the just the consumer civilian standpoint. There's some dirty things going on, man. Some dirtiness. You know what I mean? So when you hear the brothers say, when you hear the brothers in the bow tie say devil, they know what they talking about.
They are not off.
You know what you just said really kind of makes me think about something that I heard. I heard a Navy SEAL having a conversation, 2 Navy SEALs having a conversation. And one of them said to the other, he said, you know, if the aliens come down, he said, I don't know whether to believe it or if it's the government giving us that final push with the bullshit.
Yeah, man. It's deep, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hearing that from a DevGru operator was really alarming.
It's very deep. You know what I'm saying? I was MARSOC, so it's like
Thank you.
that's why I'm on what I'm on, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like for everything that's put out, you know what I mean? I know that it's a deflection by a devil. And that devil's usually not a military devil. That devil's usually a congressperson or somebody that's controlling the program that we don't even know that they have control over the program. You know what I'm saying? You just never know, man. You never know, bro. Like why people are doing it and what's going on for real. Who Mr. Cosby or Dick Gregory crossed. You know what I mean? You know, you never know. You know what's really going on, because these people were active activists during their time, resistance fighters during their time. So they ruffled a lot of feathers. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of grudges on the table that's been there for like 40, 50, 60 years, you know what I'm saying? Because those are the people that actually ushered in a lot of the changes that you know that we live by today. You know, just the ability to be able to move and function and do the things that we do. You know, a lot of the people that you see that are falling are either the children of people that made those changes. Go look up who Andrew Tate's father is. You know what I'm saying? It'll blow your mind. Or they were actually people that were on the front lines of pushing those changes. You know what I'm saying? So all I can say is study, tighten up, like bro Jeff said, get your networks tightened up so that you in networks with people that you can trust, that's tried and true, that you know do what they say and say what they do. You know what I mean? And that's all you can do, man. Catch them arrows, man. A lot of times those arrows are friendships. Don't let those atrophy. You know what I'm saying?
I got a question for you, Uncle Jeff. I'm sorry to bring this up, y'all. This is going to be a little boring because I know you guys did not watch the Golden Globe Awards. I know it. I didn't watch it either. But there was a joke that Gerard Carmichael tried to get across.
I'm only hosting because I'm black.
Not that one. He said something in regards to we have Tom Cruise's old Golden Globe Awards or whatever, and we are traded in for the safe return of the dude who's the head of the Scientology, blah, 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 wife. The one that's been missing since like 2007. apparently, or whatever, allegedly, America. Yeah, how much trouble Carmichael in?
Well,
Wow.
I'd have to hear the joke. Two,
they didn't laugh.
Well, it remains to be seen because Gerard Carmichael. Let me just say this about the man's comedy. He plays notes that not everybody gets down with. And this is not from an I came out as gay standpoint. This is not from a standpoint of anything other than if you look at comedy like music, a piece of music, sheet music. He writes a lot of Art Tatum shit. For those of you who don't know who Art Tatum is, he was a super avant-garde jazz player. Like his shit was out there. You can't listen to a whole hour of Art Tatum. You can't listen to an hour. You can listen to maybe 10 minutes of it.
Yeah, it just sounds like noise after a while.
It just sounds like noise after a while it sounds like noise. At first, it's fucking brilliant. You're like, holy shit. What's he playing? Nigga, you listen to that shit for 45 minutes, you want to kill yourself. But that doesn't take away from its genius.
Somebody got echo.
So I'm not taking away from what the man has to say. As much as I'm saying, let's wait and see how much trouble he's in. If in 3 months you hear his car went off a cliff, or he got caught fucking some babies, or whatever the fuck, they pulled his car. Generally, to get to a certain level, they got a folder on you. That's how we keep everybody in control. We got a folder on everybody.
Yo, you talking that real right there. Now you get into the crux of the matter. You know what I'm saying? The folders.
If you come here without
the dossiers.
Yes. If you come here without dirt in your dossier, we will provide dirt for you. We will figure out. We got fucking psychologists and psychiatrists who can watch you drink a cup of coffee and tell how you like to fuck. We gonna refer to them, and we gonna figure out what your freak formula is. And by coincidence, we're going to make that freak formula available to you. Almost like in The Firm. Have we all seen The Firm with Tom Cruise?
Like, I knew it, Johnson. He wanted a midget and a unicorn in a rainstorm.
That's it.
And then all of a sudden, when you're in trouble, some tapes is dropping.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And that's exactly.
Some photos pop up.
You can't believe any of that now with the deepfake technology. Hell,
the Photoshop.
Oh, man. There's apps you can do that shit with your phone. I'd be making fun of my coworkers and putting their face on Arnold Schwarzenegger's face and be like, ha 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 ha.
Right.
So what you saying? So now, because we talk about problems, let's talk about the solution. So we know that is a problem and that's a growing problem. So the solution is you can't no longer sit on the sidelines. You got to get up on it. You got to know what's going on with this technology. You know what I mean? You got to know what's up with Chat GPT. You got to get involved with it. I said something last week about that you are the algorithm, and a lot of people was contacting me later asking me what that means. When they create this technology, they're patterning it on the people that are using it, that are inputting information. So this is the time that you're supposed to be a part of the revolution, inputting information, so it has a part of your thinking. Because if not, it's always going to have the enemy mind, and you're going to be short.
Oh, brother, I've often said this. I'm working on a movie about this, where what they're basically doing is not only is your social media feeding AI.
Yeah.
What if your social media is feeding your clone?
It is.
You the 23 and me.
It actually is.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Hinty.
It actually is. If you think about it, you know Elon Musk, he owns Neuralink.
Yeah.
And he's getting all that data. He bought Twitter. So he gets massive data and massive information from that. And I just recently heard that Bill Gates, Kill Bill, he just got a patent to harvest human energy, and he's able to basically clone humans in a sense.
They're bringing all the comic
Like
book shit to life.
computer generated, like.
Well, let me
Yeah.
tell you that it's not going to, because being here in Central America, it is already happening. We was talking the other day that there's when you talk to these people that make the rules, according to them, there are people here that's walking around that don't even have the value of a cup of Starbucks coffee.
You ain't lying.
So what I'm telling you is that at the point of where you just starting to get it, it's already been put into effect with the way that they do things in developing countries and developing nations. Every war, every underground operation that you can think of that the United States has been a part of has been surrounding food and resources, fruit companies, Cuba. Look up what happened with Cuba. Look up what happened with the wars in Guatemala, the CIA. It's all involving agriculture, which includes drugs. Cocaine is agriculture here. You know, it's not the way y'all think of it. The village people that make that, it's an agriculture. They've been making it for hundreds and thousands of years. They've been up in the mountains growing that for different purposes and different medicines and selling it to different research institutes, so on and so forth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like it's deep. Like if you're getting it now, it's already been put into play in a lot of other places. That's why when you go to these developing countries and you look up cobalt mines and lithium and all of the things that they use for technology, you're going to see 50 to 100,000 people, children, women, everybody scraping their knuckles on the ground, pulling out that ore to make an Apple computer or a Tesla electric car. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's what y'all saying is deep, but it's late.
There's all the stuff we used to read back in the day. We thought it was just fiction. They've been doing all this stuff.
Oh, they've been doing that, man. Transhumanism is think about it like this. Transhumanism is the movement. If you want to look up what's the biggest threat to just regular humanity, look up transhumanism, right? And then once you study transhumanism, you're gonna realize that everything that we're dealing with is based on that reality, whether it's transsexuals being put at the forefront because they are the $6 million man. Remember we used to watch that TV show back in the day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have the technology.
The real $6 million man or the real $6 million them are transsexuals, because that's what it takes over a lifetime to maintain those transformations.
Making human transformers.
You understand? So think about it. Think about they're going to cater to that. You get what I'm saying? That's going to be their number one consumer. You understand what I'm saying? So now you got to look at what you do, who you are, and how you're going to bring value. That's a big part of it, is disconnecting from shit that's not for you. A lot of us worship the devil and don't even want to admit we worship the devil. It's just real. You know, and everything we do, you know, a lot of us actually worship the devil in the practices. We in church, so I gotta get an amen on that. If you know what I'm
give you a nigga amen on that, man. Look.
I'm on the mama.
Yeah. That is I've often said that to kind of get off on that tangent in the last few moments, I'm gonna be here with you. I cannot get over the fact that Tony Mack looks like he's flying a small airplane. I think it's the fisheye lens. Don't that look like it look like he in a Cessna, man.
728, right?
I think he's in the Cutlass on the freeway. You look like you in a plane.
I take it.
Tell him you in a spaceship. You in a spaceship, Tony Mac. You ain't in no plane.
Man, definitely on Jupiter right now.
Well, shit. I need to meet you soon, brother.
Man, light up one more time.
Hey, I like to drop a little plug before you shoot out. Not now, Jeff.
Okay, right after this, I've often said that black people. All right, who keeps doing that? Is that you, Henty? Are you touching shit? Stop touching shit, Henty. You look great. You sound great.
I was coughing.
Yeah. Okay, somebody touching their shit. Don't touch it. Don't touch shit right now. Sounds great. I've often said that black people do not worship God. They worship money. Money is the God of black people because
our relationships
the devil for them, the biggest devil for black people has not been white people. It has been our inability to navigate lack.
It's markets we don't control. The market of beast is the market that we don't control. Remember that. It's the same market that put us in chattel slavery. It's the same exact one.
Yes, Wall Street.
Stock market, all of that stock. That it was talking about us and cows.
Stocks and bonds were because people were in bondage.
You're exactly right, my brother. You are 100%, yo.
Hell, those cages are still under the New York Stock Exchange, right?
No, I did not know that.
And that goes to the magic that's being utilized.
Yeah, they using that for something else like storage, but we know what that is.
You know. See, if you don't just demolish, so if there's some, in the art of magic, if there's some magic or dark magic, because it's real, technology is magic. If there's dark magic being used against you, if you don't totally destroy it and uproot it, you know what I mean? Then it's going to be always an active element in your demise. You know what I mean? That's how it works. You can't be a person under a curse, still connected to the curse, and have a life that's different from the curse. It doesn't work that way. You gotta totally uproot it. That's what revolution actually is.
Yes, yeah.
It's actually an exorcism, but people don't take it serious because they scared of the warfare and the bloodshedding that has to take place to exercise yourself of demons. You understand?
Oh yeah.
But that's another discussion, though. You know.
Yeah, that's brother. And I'm at some point we need to hit this, and then I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna hit you up in a few.
Hey, hit me if you can. Hit me after the show today.
Zero. Right after the show, I'm gonna hit you.
All right, I'm gonna drop a StreamYard link because that's how I'm meeting now. I got some security in there that I set up myself. So I'm gonna drop a StreamYard link and we can have a little private meeting in there, bro.
My man. Now let's talk about this, or I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Magic, and this is my own definition, is only science that the observer does not understand.
The Wizard of Oz. The midgets behind curtains.
That's it.
Levers. Yep.
Any magic, you know why this is not magic to y'all, but fucking astounds 3-year-olds? Because 3-year-olds don't understand that that's my thumb. They don't get it. You niggas do. But that's fucking astounding to a 3-year-old. How did you do that? Magic. It is science you don't understand.
Yep.
That's
and in
all
this day and age, it's the technology. That's what it is, you know.
If you were to go back 100 years with one of these, this is fucking dark magic. You could be burned at the stake for it.
Mm-hmm.
You worship the devil. How do you get souls trapped in there? But guess what? When you really look at it right now, most of our souls are trapped in here.
Exactly. They call it a Horcrux. Check that out. Anybody that doesn't know what that is, you know. Horcrux. 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 Look that up. You know what I'm saying? It's interesting.
That sounds like
I haven't heard that word in
cereal
years.
for hoes. Hand me some Horcrux.
Horcrux sound like 12 or more hoes.
Crucified hoes, you know, in the pimping hoe system.
It was like the nigga came through with a Horcrux.
Yeah, look it up. It'll blow your mind, man. It'll blow your mind. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Okay, I don't know who needs to hear this, but this is on my spirit. So, if you're on Facebook and you see something that's like, "Hey, what's going to be your life in 5 years?" Don't answer them questions in them little quizzes, because you're spying on yourself. I don't know who needed to hear that, but I felt like I needed to say that.
Well, I'm glad you said that because I'm gonna say this. I never take those, the IQ tests. See if you can answer this, see it, then no, fuck you. I already know the answers. And if I don't know them, I don't really need them right now. All I'm doing, it's the same thing as when you go to the store and you have your club discount card. They're not saving you anything. They're creating a database about what it is you buy and when. Mm-hmm. So that if they looking for somebody in your area and you start buying shit that this motherfucker likes, they know where to go look.
Well, yeah, that's why it pops up automatically on your phones and stuff, man. We make bots. We make this stuff. We design it to speak directly to you, and that's where we get the analytics from. Doing those surveys, you understand? That's how it works, you know. So you ain't said nothing but a word. That's the magic, you know. You get as much information as possible, and then you use that, and then you create, you know what I'm saying, patterns off of that information, and it usually works for other people, and they're constantly feeding. You constantly feeding. Fuck Facebook, you feeding it through your phone. You're constantly feeding it through your phone. Your phone is the most personal. They call them PDAs. Your phones and stuff you carrying around, that's the most personal. It's recording
constantly.
Constantly. When you have conversations and you go to your phone and you see a commercial about the same shit you talked about, that's programming, yo. So you know, that's what I'm telling y'all, man. Like, y'all need to get in. So look, let me let you know what's going on, right? There's Web3, right? I'm a Web3 developer. I'm moving into Web 4. Web 5 is coming soon. You're gonna see a bunch of crazy changes. You know what I'm saying? It's important for y'all to get into that, get on it. You know, if you don't understand what the complex guy, go look for the courses that they give to little children.
We're already in Web 4?
And stuff like that. No, I'm saying we're moving into Web 4 fast.
I think we might be, though, because the way a lot of sites have switched up their security protocols.
Yeah, see, the thing is, it's not constant. So you wouldn't really call it a full move until
Jeff,
it's
are you
like
playing Oscar music?
But yo, it's like you got to get up on it, because I tell y'all straight up,
is he playing Wrap It Up music?
Oh no, bro! I just got this. Well, here I'm gonna say this real quick. I'm trying to get in lockstep with what Zero keeps telling me. I keep forgetting to play my own music under whatever I put up, because that to the algorithm officially changes what it is. It is.
Well, what it does is the AI is looking for the straight up copyright without a change. So you got to do as much as possible to alter and change it to qualify for the fair use. It's not just the words. You got to actually do something to the material to make it where it falls under fair use.
Prime example, if y'all get a chance, go look up on YouTube Once Upon a Time in Minneapolis. It is a series of videos with footage and pictures and music around and about Prince from when he was a kid all the way up into his death, that there's no fucking way they would have access to this if they didn't psychedelically freak it out like it is. And it's actually a very enjoyable watch. As to be honest with you, was this shit right here as I kick all of you motherfuckers out. Because we will be here for 5 more hours and I can't do that. However, I'm back doing these, y'all. I'm back doing them. This is going to be a great year. Like I told you before, you got to find the archer by being the right target. Stay high in thought. Stay high in deed. Guide your ignorance to your wisdom. Pull out of the gravity of the stupid. Sisters, find your peace. Brothers, find your majesty. I had that almost perfect. It's your Uncle Jeff. I'm out.